What are you saying, people? Welcome back to my channel. I don't know about you. I've got an axe to grind. I've got an axe to grind with all the negativity, all the garbage, all the, oh yeah, Liverpool are favourites, this, that, oh. I got so much to say. I'm going to try and fit it all in 10 minutes, right? Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. I saw certain man doing XIs. You know, people always do this. I saw the same thing against Tottenham. The same thing. Oh, yeah, combined XIs. People putting more Liverpool players than Arsenal players. Oh, yeah, Trent, generational right back. He's a great right back. Yeah, Ben White. How dare you say Ben White is a better right back than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yada, yada, yada. Konate, he's the same level as Saliba. Yada, yada, yada. People talk. Gravenberch playing as a 6. Oh, Liverpool are favourites for this. Oh, whoa. Come on, I can't see any other result. Show chest. I saw certain people on roundups, previews. Show chest. If I'm going to Arsenal, no Saliba, no Ødegaard. I'm going there with McAllister, with Jones, with Szoboszlai. We are the favourites. Nearly a great performance by Arsenal. Liverpool lucky to get the draw. Yes, they were lucky to get the draw. Why do I say they were lucky to get the draw? They're lucky that Gabriel went off injured. Because say what you want, and I'm not trying to use injuries as a cop-out, but psychologically, when you lose the leader of your back line, it gets kind of problematic. People were trying to talk about, oh yeah, Arteta sat off, da-da-da-da. I'll talk about that. But Liverpool were lucky. The great Liverpool. Arne Slot, who I think is a good manager, by the way. I think he's a good manager. I think one thing I can say about this Liverpool team, they're a well-coached team. But another thing I can say is they ain't all that. They're not all that. I genuinely expected a much more tougher test from Liverpool. Genuinely did. Saka's making their best left back, one of their best left backs in their history. Right? Saka's making him look like, I don't know, give me a Asuikoto. Actually, no, Asuikoto was a decent, that's just me throwing shade at Spurs. But you guys get what I mean. Right? Liverpool aren't that good. Sorry, Liverpool fans. It's not me being arrogant. It's not me being boastful. This team are not title challengers, in my opinion. Clip this. Let's see. Liverpool are not... I saw enough yesterday. Liverpool are not title challengers. They are not title challengers. There's no way you call yourself a title challenger and you go put in a performance like that. Man, that first half blew him away. Gravenberch who? McAllister who? Curtis Jones who? I saw one man, Declan Rice, one man having up 3 guys at once. This midfield, the control, this. Not around Declan Rice. Strange because I thought this was Rice's best performance this season, in my opinion. Best performance. This is the Rice of last season. I saw you. I felt your presence in midfield. I haven't been feeling that any games. And I've been vocal about the show with my brother. But so many good performances. I thought Marino had a shaky start with that, that way he nearly miscontrolled it and then he gives the ball to Salah. Salah hits it first time. But other than that, all action. What I liked about Marino, he kept trying to find Martinelli. He kept trying to play the ball forward. Every time, even when he got the ball, when he dual wins, it's all about trying to spin and play the ball forward. Right? It's funny how all these people were criticizing him last week. Oh, he looks leggy. Oh, this, that. Yeah, the guy's not played. He's barely played football this season. Right? And I still don't think the Marino we saw yesterday, he had a good performance. I don't think he's still at his top level. Because people forget, right? When you don't have a pre-season and then you get injured, not having a pre-season, you're already behind. Then you get injured. Then you come back into... He's still bedding in, right? There were so many good performances. There were Rice, Timber. Lo and behold, you hear nothing from Mohamed Salah until Timber goes off. And even that goal, arguably, I don't really pin that down on Miles Lewis-Skelly. I kind of pin that down on Kivior's positioning. I think he got caught out there. You see Miles Lewis-Skelly even pointing to Kivior, pointing at the space that he's going to attack, right? That Salah would attack, and Kivior was a bit slow, which is, I guess it's normal. I'm not gonna pile on Kivior. It's not easy. It's not easy to replace Gabriel. He's not just a fantastic centre back. Like this is someone who leads, who organizes. Like when he goes up, when he went off the pitch, you're looking at, okay, cool. It's a back four of Partey, Ben White, Kivior, and Miles Lewis-Skelly. Who's the leader? Who's telling everyone? Who's pointing? Saliba and Gabriel are both good at doing that. And I think that once Gabriel went off, it kind of hurt. So I thought, I can't really put much wrong with our performance. I really can't. I probably would have liked to see a lot more of us on the ball in the second half. But granted, you can't play high octane every single minute of the game. I felt Arteta nearly did everything right. Because people are saying, oh yeah, we sat off them, they had a lot of the ball, but they weren't doing anything with it. Our defense made sure they were doing nothing. They didn't do anything. How many real good... Salah's chance was the only really good chance they created. That was it. Like, only actual proper threatening chance. Yeah, you had the Diaz run where the only one time he got the better of Thomas Partey, and he wiggles his way and then ends up coming off. Nothing happens. Raya collects the ball. But I think Arteta did nearly everything right. People, you see Roy Keane saying, I worry about Arsenal's mentality, this, that. It's just, they're dumb, man. Because let's say we continue playing like that and the players gas out and then Liverpool keep hitting us on the counter. They'll tell us we're naive. It's just stupid. Stupid commentary. And Jamie Carragher's talking about, oh yeah, he's no Pep disciple, he's not Mourinho disciple. I don't care. Yeah, we know he's a Mourinho. I've been saying it, Arteta's more like Mourinho. I don't mind. It nearly worked. We nearly beat them. And I'm confident if Gabriel was on the pitch, we don't concede that goal, right? So for all of this stuff, him talking like that, we could have and he should have gotten the 3 points. So it's disappointing. It's disappointing not to beat him, given we were 2-1 up, worked so hard to get ahead, defended well, off the ball we were magnificent, right? I would say probably the only thing I was disappointed with in that second half is I think Arteta delayed slightly with the subs because once he brought on Jesus and specifically Waneri, there was a lot more impetus going forward, right? Whereas I felt the opportunity was there in the second half. There was so much space for us to kill Liverpool on the counter. And Martinelli, I expected more from him this game, given his form. I don't think he had a good game. I felt maybe he looked a bit tired towards the end, but I felt he could have done a lot more attacking that space. There was a lot of times we found him in space, and I just felt like it was poor. I felt it was just poor from him, right? But yeah, I thought it was, considering the injuries, considering the fact that, look, makeshift, it's not good to lose. It's not good to concede the goals that we did. The corner, I thought we could have defended that better. This is crazy that we're getting done off corners, right? 2 games in a row now. I thought the defending could have been a lot better for there. But overall, I can't really fault the effort or commitment of the players. I felt, yeah, I was impressed. I liked what I saw from Arsenal, and I'm not surprised we saw that from us because I've been saying it. I didn't get to put a video up before the Liverpool match. I've been saying it, like, our team is different this season. This is a team that we're not victimizing ourselves. Yeah, we've got huge injuries. Like, we've got difficult injuries. No, like, but I'm not seeing anyone victimizing ourselves. We're going out there and we're just seeking to get the job done. You didn't see anyone making excuses today saying, oh yeah, no, we wanted the win. We went for the win. And we should have gotten the win, right? You see some people saying, oh yeah, 5 points, we're out of the title race. I'm like, what? It's not even 10 games played. What is especially Arsenal fans, what is going on through people's minds? 10 games. We're only 5 points behind. 5 points behind Man City. Is it 5 points? Yeah, 5 points. City, who still have to come to the Emirates, who still have to go to Anfield, play Liverpool, who still have to play Liverpool home and away. Right? It's just nonsensical, right? I've seen nothing from Liverpool and Man City that tells me that we can't win this league, that we won't win this league. I'm sorry. I've seen nothing from it. Now we just need to build a run. I know we got the injuries, but Chelsea, we're still in the title race. We can beat Chelsea and Newcastle away. People are, Inter that just conceded 4 against Juventus. That'll be, again, I've maintained it always. Out of those 3 away games, Inter away is the toughest game. Inter away is the toughest game. I don't fear Chelsea away or Newcastle away. There'll be tough games for sure. But people I don't know what it is, but people like to magnify what we're doing. Our injuries, there is a mad injury crisis, right? In our defense. It's crazy. Saliba coming back is going to be a big plus. I think Saliba and Kivio as a centre-back pairing, worst case scenario, if Gabriel is injured, it's not ideal. But that can work. Then put Benny Blanco right back. That can work. And even a young Miles Lewis-Skelly, or hopefully Timber, when it's all good, that can work. I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. We can beat Newcastle away, and we should. They're not that good. They've not been good this season, right? Chelsea away as well. Chelsea are a good team. They've got good players. Maresca, he's got some consistency going with his team, but I don't know what it is. But it's like when these teams are playing us, it's like the media want to try and build up these players, build up this team. Like, oh no, Newcastle away, oh no. What? They're robbed. They're not that good. Chelsea are probably 2 steps behind us in our development, right? Arsenal should be going there. Yeah, I know we drew there 2-2 last season, but we were terrible. We played absolutely diabolical. All we need to go there is do our usual. Go there, defend well, be amazing out of possession, press them to death. They will make mistakes, when we will get good turnovers, and when we do, take your chances. That's the only thing I'm looking for. The chances will be there. The opportunities will be there against Newcastle and Chelsea. Take your chances. We will beat these teams. Inter away is a different story, because I don't know how Arteta's going to approach that, because again, Italian team, well coached. I mean, I rate what's his name, Inzaghi. Inter are a good team. They got good players that can hurt us. And we definitely don't want to lose that game. But we can win that game, to be honest. We can snatch a win. Or at least a point. I wouldn't even be mad with a point away at the San Siro. I don't mind. I do not mind at all. But yeah, and it kind of ties, as I come to a close, it kind of ties into the spiritual lesson that I wanted to share. Just not to be man-focused. Man-focus, what's man-focus? When you are so focused on people and you allow what people say or what people do or how people respond to you to then impact how you make your decisions. That's no way to live life, right? The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 29, verses 25, it says, the fear of man is a snare, but those who trust in the Lord are kept safe. Because the Bible teaches a clear principle that when your trust is in God and not in people, how people are going to respond, when you can be unflappable, you can be steadfast. But man, when your trust is in man, what's this person going to think? How's this person going to say? Oh my goodness, that's a problem. That's a snare. That's a trap. And why am I saying this? Because this is football. We live in a world now where if the majority of fans are saying something, it's truth. It equals truth. It doesn't. It doesn't. Especially when it comes to Arsenal. Who cares what people are saying? Oh, people want to try and put this victim. Oh, injuries. Oh, no. It's the worst. It's the end. Man, Arsenal, this, that. Forget what they say. People said Liverpool are favourites. Coming to our ground. They haven't beaten us. I believe Liverpool haven't beaten us in four matches in the league. Yeah, fair enough. They beat us in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup previously. But they haven't beaten us in the league for now 5 games after yesterday. Coming to our ground where they've lost two consecutive seasons in a row. I don't care, slot machine, blah, blah, blah. People were saying they're favourites. What happened? They were lucky to get a draw. Said the same thing against Tottenham away after the international break. No Rice, no Odegaard. Oh no, it's the end of the world. I can't see it. Compliant size. There's no one. Jorginho, who am I putting there? Jorginho, Mourinho. No, they put Basuma, Madison, and what's his name? Is it Kulusevski? Oh, and Bentancur, all in the combined XI. Saying, oh, none of your midfielders make our midfield. Oh, this, that. Putting Udogie over Timber and all of these, man. Putting Pedro Porro over Ben White. What happened? Dunked on them at their ground. Said the same thing with City. No word of God. I just don't see it. Are Arsenal going to try and low block the heck out of him? This, that, blah, 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 blah. When it was 11v11, were we low blocking them? No, we weren't. They went ahead. We wrestled our way back into the match. Great goal by Calafiori. Got another goal, fair set piece. And we're in the ascendancy before that stupid red card. Then we had to go low block crazy. And even then, it took a 98th minute equalizer. And my thing is, when are Arsenal fans going to learn the lesson? Stop listening to what people say. Even stop listening to what super negative Arsenal fans say. The same people that saying, oh yeah, Liverpool are favourites, are the same people at halftime saying, great first half, let's keep it up. It's like, people change. Don't be man-focused, right? We can only be focused on what the team needs to do. And I'm looking at the team, I'm looking at our fixtures. Yes, the injuries are not looking good, right? But we can beat Newcastle. We can beat Newcastle and Chelsea away. I think we can make it to this next international break. We can string some wins together. 6 points is very, very attainable playing against these teams. Anywho, guys, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you so much for listening. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah,